Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Sunday night, which means it's trad beer night, and tonight we're going for a lager all the way from the Czech Republic. It's this one. It is Pilsner Urquell. And Pilsner Urquell, as I say, is brewed only in the Czech Republic. It's a lager that weighs in at, where is it gone? 4.4% ABV. And it says it's the original Pilsner. There's not a huge amount of information on it. Other than the brewery was founded in 1842. And yeah, it's highly recommended beer to me, this one. I've never tried it before. And tonight we're going to rectify that. So without further ado, let's get it out into a glass and see what we think. Now, one thing I really like about this is the bottle cap. It's very cool. It's indented. Don't know if it's going to pick that up. There you go. Look at that. That's cool. I like that. It's very cool. And we're going to pour into my Stella glass because it's the only lager branded glass I've got. The pour is pale golden. I'm not going to go all the way. That'll do. So what we got? We've got a nice golden beer, clear as a bell, nice off-white head. Look at that, it's lovely and tight. And you've got nice carbonation coming up from the nucleation points. And that's as clear as it is. You can see my boat race through it. Apologies in advance. So yeah, looks good. Looks very good. Yeah, I like the look of that. Let's have a whiff. Slightly spicy, I like. Not as grassy as I was expecting, but spicy nonetheless. Little hints of citrus coming through there as well, that's good. Maybe a hint of grass. Not masses. So it looks good, it smells good. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. I can see why it's popular. The body is brilliant. It's medium weight. Carbonation is smooth, but vibrant enough to push the flavour around your mouth. And speaking of the flavour, there is bucket loads of it. The bright, fresh hops come up front with that citrusy twang. And they don't stop there. It's got so much flavour. A really robust, bold malt profile sits behind it. Really good. It's slightly peppery, hoppy, before those malts really shine. And for 4.4%, I've had much stronger lagers with much less flavour. If beer like this exists, why on earth do things like Foster's and Carling still exist? Why do people drink that when something with this much flavour exists? Power of marketing, eh? Finish is long, clean, slightly bitter. I think this could be the best lager I've ever had. I think it is. Yeah. I think it is. So much flavour. Ah, that is a thing of beauty. So, Pilsner Urquell, I don't think there's much point in me going to the scoreboard of joy, but we're going to anyway, because it deserves it. It does. The scoreboard of joy is currently blank. There's the evidence. And we're going to fill it in. And it's going to be a very quick recap, I think. We're going to start with the looks. Visually, it's great. It's a lovely deep golden colour, and just for posterity and always, we're going to top it off so you can see it. It's a beautiful deep golden colour, clear as a bell, lovely off-white head. Just off-white, not massively off-white, but only just. Look at that. It's a pint of beauty. Well, it would be if it was a full pint, but you get my point. It's a glorious looking beer. The aroma, good strength, slightly spicy, little hint of citrus. little hint of grassiness, not massive, just enough. And it's a really good strength on it as well. Having a full point. The body, spot on where you want a lager to be. It's medium weight, good carbonation, smooth, but in sort of aggressive enough to push that flavour around. So yeah, that's having a full point as well. The taste, brilliant. It's the best lager I've had. It's having a point, but it's bitter where it needs to be. It's hoppy where it needs to be. It's malty where it needs to be. It's just robust and bucket loads of flavour, far more than the ABV suggests it should have. It's brilliant. I'm not going to use the P word, but yeah. Anyway, the finish, spot on. It's slightly spicy, hoppy, clean, refreshing, slightly bitter. It really does tick all the boxes for me. So it has got a full 5 out of 5. We're going to go from the bottom up on the bonus points. Would I buy this one again? Absolutely, I would. I would fight your granny for it, I'll be honest, if it was the last one on the shelf. Value for money, yeah, simply put. I think it's like £6 for 3 in Tesco's or something like that. That's stupid value for money. And the bonus point, yes, it's having that as well, because like I say, of all the lagers I've tried, and I've had a few, it's the best one I've ever had. So Pilsner Urquell, all the points, ladies and gents. It deserves them, each and every one. And yeah, absolute banger of a beer, that, ladies and gents. I cannot believe I've left it so long to try it. These Czechs know exactly what they're doing when it comes to making lager. It's got more flavour than any lager I've ever had, and I've had a few, like I say. Not as many as I'd hoped, but this I think might be the pinnacle. And if such a beer exists that's better than this, you do need to let me know what it is. So yeah, cracking lager. And again, I'm going to say that one thing I said earlier. If this exists, why do things like Foster's and Madry, why do they still exist? Tell me that. It can only be the power of marketing. We need to market the shit out of this thing, and make things like Foster's and Carling go away, because they do not deserve to exist when stuff like this is around. And I think that says it all. And we'll leave it there and say, that has been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.